Sometime in late 2013, a group of writers, television producers, and network executives got together to ask themselves a series of simple yet profoundly transformative questions. These questions would eventually lead to the creation of John Oliver's show, Last Week Tonight. And the chief question, the most important one of all, was this: what if The Daily Show didn't have to be funny? What if The Daily Show didn't have to be entertaining? What if The Daily Show didn't have to be good? What if we could get the same audience as The Daily Show without having to waste all that time and effort writing good television? What if we could leverage the smug, snotty attitude of the average Daily Show viewer, eager enough to prove they're smarter than their friends by hitting that beautiful share to Facebook button, but replace all the laughter with cursing and a self-righteous British accent? And thus, Last Week Tonight was born, a criminally unfunny comedy show, which should really be called a comedy show. A factory of viral content, not unlike BuzzFeed, except it comes packaged with a pretentious audience and a host who panders to them as if his livelihood depended on always reassuring those trained seals that they were smarter than the trained seals in their social circle. Look, I want to go on record that the next one of my friends that links me to a 14-minute John Oliver rant about how Purina Puppy Chow was destroying middle-class American values by not honoring their mail boy's request to get the afternoon off to go see Magic Mike 2 is getting removed from my friends list. And I don't mean a social network friend list, I mean the list of my friends I always keep in my pocket. Look, here's how Last Week Tonight garners its whole appeal. Okay, you see, laughter is a powerful reaction. It unites us through shared experience. That's why a show like The Big Bang Theory is so much more successful than a show like Community. Big Bang Theory may be simplistic and predictable, but the stuff that's going to be most funny to the most amount of people normally has to be simplistic and predictable, because it's the relatability of those situations that makes it easier for people to turn their brain off, sit back and laugh. Like, ha ha ha, Sheldon made a joke about Leonard being short. I also have a friend who is short, and my friends and I often make humor words fall out of our face holes about how short he is. Har har har, it's funny because it's true. Look, the purpose of comedy is to make you watch by making you laugh. But there's this new kind of comedy that doesn't want to make you laugh. It hitches its wagon to an entirely different powerful reaction: smugness. The feeling that you are better, smarter, more informed, and more intuitive than the average person. The goal is to give you a feeling of intellectual accomplishment for sitting through 15 minutes of unfunny comedy, an exercise in intelligence rather than true humor. It's the same reason your aunt posted that Minion meme to Facebook with the caption, "I need to go on medication so I can slap stupid people and blame it on the side effects." No one really laughs at that. They just grunt a little and blow air out of their nose. Like, And that's what Last Week Tonight is. It's a long-form Facebook Minion meme on premium cable. The formula is not original. It's almost wholly ripped off from The Daily Show, which is almost wholly ripped off from Saturday Night Live's Weekend Update. Weekend Update isn't funny anymore either, but it's harder to tell because Weekend Update, they're able to kind of shift their smugness around depending on whoever is hosting it. Okay, it's like Jimmy Fallon was funny. Tina Fey, smug. Amy Poehler, mostly funny, a little smug. Seth Meyers, not smug enough to be unfunny, but with enough revolving guests and silliness to keep things lively. And then comes on Cicely Strong, the patron saint of, "I'm too busy talking down to you and preaching to the choir to bother with any actual jokes." Her set at the White House press correspondents' dinner was the most joyless example of public speaking I've ever witnessed, and that includes funeral eulogies and Kanye West award acceptance speeches. Her form of comedy can be summed up pretty simply: here's what Republicans do. And then everybody under the age of 30 wets themselves from laughing. But no one's laughing at the joke. They're not even laughing at Republicans. They're laughing with joy over how much they think they're smarter than Republicans. Jon Stewart on The Daily Show became the same way in his last couple of years, but it was harder to notice because his content is shorter. 7 minutes of feeling smarter than Republicans. 7 minutes of feeling smarter than Fox News. 7-minute interview of whatever boring actor is starring in Judd Apatow's latest train wreck, this time ironically called Trainwreck. Couple of commercials, moment of zen, and it's off to whatever nonsense Comedy Central wants us to struggle through before At Midnight rescues this Titanic of a weeknight lineup. John Oliver doesn't have the safety net of a shifting series of hosts. He doesn't have the hidden benefits of basic cable time restraints, so all we're left with is thoroughgoing dry smugness, not a laugh to be found, and a whole bunch of easily impressed 20-somethings eager to make this garbage go viral. And it works. It works so well. Every diuretic rant that sludges out of the TV monitor is picked up and peddled on progressive blogs the same way Jon Stewart's best content used to be. But someone, somewhere, much smarter than you or I picked up the pattern. None of us noticed until it was too late. The content doesn't go viral because it's funny. It goes viral because it makes people feel smart to share it. And so they ask themselves that simple question: what if The Daily Show didn't have to be funny? And the answer was, it would be a viral gold mine. And they called it Last Week Tonight.